Indiana has a saying. In 49 states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Now, if you're not from Indiana, but you know it for basketball, that might have started with a movie. Hoosiers was released nearly 40 years ago, and its legacy lives on. Omar Villafranca shows us how a group of Indiana referees honor the tradition of the film and basketball in the Hoosier state.
I thought everybody in Indiana played basketball.
Sir, most do, but not all go out for the team.
It was an unlikely shot at Hollywood stardom. But Hoosiers became not just one of the greatest sports movies of all time.
Where are you going?
In the game.
But the identity of an entire state.
Basketball is the state of Indiana.
The movie was inspired by the Milan High School basketball team, a tiny rural school that won the 1954 Indiana State Basketball Championship. Bobby Plump was the star player who made the game-winning shot. Just like Jimmy Chitwood did in the film for the Hickory Huskers.
How accurate is the movie on the last shot?
After the ball is thrown in, and that is exactly what happened.
Really?
Plump is a basketball icon in the state. At his bar and restaurant, Plump's last shot, articles and memorabilia about his career and the state's love affair with basketball cover the walls.
How long have you been around the sport of basketball?
Since the third grade.
So we're talking since the days where the basketball had the stitching on it.
Yeah, just like a football, and had a bladder inside.
More than 70 years later, Plump still loves talking basketball and how the movie perfectly captures the Hoosier State's passion for the game.
It isn't just about basketball. It's about second chances, just like life. You know, nobody wins everything they've ever tried, and that's basically what the movie is all about, wrapped around the most important sport in Indiana, basketball.
So the picket fence comes this way. This isn't the finals.
Yeah.
There it is.
Many of the legendary scenes were shot at this gym, frozen in time in Knightstown, Indiana.
Do you think kids understand the history and the tradition when they step into this gym?
Yes, you can't help but do that.
Longtime friends and referees Steve Morris and Michael Stofers have been officiating games in the state for more than 35 years, and they say this place is special.
If they ever call and say, Mike, are you available on this date to do a game? The answer is yes.
Always for this place?
Always yes.
What is the mystique about Indiana high school
It's
basketball?
culture, it's tradition, it's family values, it's the little guy against the big guy.
That theme is so admired that Morris started the Hickory Husker Club. And now, over 30 referees wear Letterman jackets from the famed Hickory Huskers during warm-ups at high school games.
When we first started wearing them, we wanted to be, this is about Indiana basketball and tradition and love of the game and love of officiating. And I'm with my homies.
And everyone, from old players to young stars, respects their pregame gear.
We knuckle bump the kids. They come up and they say they really like the jacket.
Hoosiers is still finding an audience 40 years after its release.
Pay attention in the movie how it's possible to do things you didn't think was possible before. If you keep trying and you have second chances all through your life, just like you have in the movie.
Proving that in basketball and life, anything is possible if you take a shot. For CBS Mornings, I'm Omar Villafranca in Knightstown, Indiana.
It's so good.
Looks like the homies are doing okay. I wouldn't
The homies
say that.
not too shabby.
You can still feel their passion and their dedication after all this time for them.
Yeah.
Makes me want to see that movie again.
And he's still singing it with what we call the granny shot.
With the granny shot, no doubt about it.
I know that shot.
And I love
that movie.
Just hanging out and doing what you love with your homies.
Team, team, team. That's a quote from the movie. Team, team, team. Coach Dale.